You shot straight, but you shot late. Hi, Lim. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown.
Well, I had did an interview with Charleston White and a few others, and
I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like him. You 60-something years old, however old he is. I don't like him. We need to be adults. And if he hear me, I know he gonna go on a rant about it, but I don't care.
He almost cried when we did the interview.
I bet she did.
He had a thing for Foolio. Well, Charles.
I bet she did. I think it was fake. Because I seen the videos he made. I don't like him. I think adults need to be adults. And he speak. I don't like some of the stuff he spoke on. Not even Charles, but even in chat. And I don't like that. You're too old for that. You're supposed to be an adult.
I guess it was 2-3 years ago. I guess your son threatened to smack Charleston White out of nowhere, and I think that's what created it.
Why would he just say that? Now, come on, Sean. You've been knowing Charles forever. You think he finna just say that out the blue? What make him get it? That man had to say something first. Why would he just say, "Oh, I'm gonna smack Charleston White"?
Yeah, I don't know. I got to go back and look.
Exactly.
I got to go back and do my homework.
Exactly. He ain't just made it. He ain't just say, "I'm finna." Why would he just want to smack him? What did you say, Charleston? You had to say something. As everybody know, that I got shot 8 times going to work early in the morning.
Man, she knows she too old to be getting shot 8 times. Why she talking about I'm too old to be doing what I'm doing? Somebody tell her she knows she too old to be shot in the ass 8 times. Yeah. Now, I never knew who her son was till he threatened to harm me.
Foolio, well, you told me Foolio threatened you before, that said he was going to smack you.
Why she say she don't like me? She don't know me.
I guess she says you're too old to be doing the things you do on the internet.
She's too old to be getting shot. My mama ain't never been shot. My grandmama ain't never been shot. My mama house ain't never been shot up. She too old to not have a man. And she too young to be burying a son. So who give a fuck if I'm too old to be acting like this online? I'm playing a character. This is not who I am in real life. I've become a millionaire from playing this character. So how am I too old to become successful? So let me just say this to Julio Foolio's mama. I had no idea who your son was. I heard his music. And at the time, he just had made a polarizing song at a graveyard with dead people. So when I saw this, he was just making this song. Who wouldn't be up about that? So she's meaning. So let me just say this, homie. Her son threatened me as a young man, and I'm an older man, close to her age. Her disrespectful demon son said that he was going to do physical harm to me because I commented about a video he made against dead people at a graveyard. He said he would slap me. If I was her, I wouldn't have no problem with me and my son done threatened him. So she got to be a hood rat mama. I sat and listened to that woman make justifications and excuses for her son's behavior. Not once did she hold him accountable.
Say, man, hey, man, it's OG Jucario. Now, back at you with another one. And I had to come spin the YouTube block and talk about the topic of Charleston White and Foolio's mom having words back and forth over the internet. And Charleston White, he had a couple of things to say about Foolio in the past, right? As far as, the type of person Foolio was with, being disrespectful to the dead and things of that nature, right? And when Foolio caught wind of that, he took to his IG and he made a video saying that he indeed would slap Charleston White and somebody need to slap him, right? That's what he actually said. Then he doubled down and said, that he would slap Charleston White. But, when Charleston caught a hold of, Foolio responding to him, about what he was saying about, Foolio being a demon and, talking about dead people and this and that, right? I'm guessing that's when Charleston White just totally went in on Foolio. And then being asked about Foolio in the Say Cheese interviews by Sean Cotton, Charleston White continued to have opinions about Foolio, right? And he said that Foolio was definitely going to be killed one day soon, right? And unfortunately that, did come true, and Charleston White ended up, predicting Foolio's death sooner than later. And so when, Sandrika Mays, who happens to be Foolio's mom, she said she's seen all the interviews. She watched everything that, Charleston was saying about her son, Foolio. And Foolio's mom made the comment saying she doesn't like Charleston White, and she feels like he's too old to be, saying the things he's saying and doing the things that he's doing on the internet. But, Charleston is basically telling her and everybody else, hey, this is a character that I play, and I get paid very well to play this character on the internet. This is not who I am in real life, right? So you're getting the character confused with the real person, off the internet. But of course, Foolio's mom and everybody else who, watches Charleston White with these antics online, they're not going to separate the two. They're going to automatically, combine the both and have an overall look at Charleston White as this one person that's doing all this, and saying all this online. So when Foolio's mom said what she said about Charleston White in that interview, and that she don't like him and things of that nature, right? He's too old to be saying the things he's saying and doing the things he's doing online, right? Charleston White had the response, the rebuttal of, she's too old to be getting shot in the ass, right? 8 times. She's too old to be getting her house shot up. And also, she felt like, she was being a good mother to Foolio. Well, Charleston said that he disagreed with that. He don't feel like Foolio's mom was being a good parent to Foolio, because he wouldn't have been doing the things that he was doing had she been a good parent in his life, right? So that was kind of, that was kind of harsh. But hey, a lot of people in the comments, people who, responded and seen Charleston's rebuttal, his response to Foolio's mom, is saying that he's absolutely right. She's too old to be getting, shot and going through the things she's going through behind her son, or went through behind her son, that was, causing all these problems out there in Jacksonville with the music that he was making, right? Now, when Charleston White did his interview with Say Cheese after Foolio's mom did hers, and he gave all his responses and rebuttals to what she was saying, right? He also said that he feels like Young and Ace should keep dissing Foolio, even though Young and Ace already has 3 diss songs in so far after Foolio's death, right? Charleston feels like Young and Ace shouldn't stop now. He should keep going, drop more diss songs. So is this what Sandrika Mays, Foolio's mom, was saying? Like, Charleston is keeping this going. He's too old to be, feeding into this internet rhetoric and beef amongst the young generation there in Jacksonville. I mean, to some, it might seem that way, because that's definitely what Charleston said, that Young and Ace should continue to diss Foolio, just like Foolio did when he was, living and dissing the dead, and, had all these diss songs dropping about, people who lost their life. So, as you know, we're going to continue to have people who say that Charleston is wrong. And as you know, we're going to have people a lot of people who agree with Charleston White, right? And at the end of the day, everybody got their own opinion, man. So y'all get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this entire ordeal. And until next time, this is OG Jucario TV with the latest in hip hop, rap, and celebrity news. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for spinning with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. And say, hey man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. You already know what it is, man. It's deeper than Buddha, you hear me? And guess what? I'm gone.